Independent client customer Cruze. This is Ridgecrest job. Okay, so we come in and took a look at the kitchen, laundry area, master bath. And what we're looking at here in the kitchen area is a couple things I need to get some answers on. I see on the yellow or the orange strips on the floor, we've got 144 inches of cabinets, 12 feet, and that is just past that plug there, so that's perfect, no problem. I see the dishwasher plug, sink, all that's normal. Here we've got a pot filler, and then we've got a 220 volt receptacle below it. To the left of the pot filler, we've got the microwave plug above, but I'm not sure what that is. So typically you would not have in your range opening, because your pot filler is right here above your stove. It's usually to the right or to the left, 6 or 7 inches to either side, not exactly center. And that's going to put this plug right behind the stove. And I'm not sure if it was supposed to be there or not. So that's one of the things I'm going to have to get someone to clarify for me. Again, if I go on the center of the plug and work out somewhere close to that, the center of the stove, 15 inches to the left of that, that plug is behind the stove. If I go to the right of that and keep the plug over the countertop, then the microwave plug is too far over. So the microwave plug is 7 inches or 8 inches out from where it needs to be above the actual range connection down here at the bottom. So again, I just need to find out if probably the microwave plug is going to need to be moved to the right, or this plug is going to have to be moved to the left. One or the other will have to happen because at this point, when you lay the measures out, the microwave will not, or the cabinet for the microwave will not fit over that and still be part of this layout. Now here you got I think it was 123 inches of cabinets here, and that brings your cabinets between the outlet and the switches, which is where we would typically want that to be at. The other thing is, in the room you got 8-foot ceilings. And so I wanted to see whether you wanted to go to the ceiling with the cabinets. I'm assuming with a microwave plug that high, you probably are going to go to the ceiling with the cabinets. Over here on this side, you've got the refrigerator in the corner, but you also have your water box on the left-hand wall, as well as your plug for the refrigerator on the left-hand wall. Now this, I'm sure, is a switch. Yeah, it's just 2 wires. It's a switch. So you've got a switch here and another switch here. But the reason I'm asking is most time when you look at the depth of your refrigerator, this is going to come into a problem with the door on the refrigerator. So what we'll need to do is leave about 39 inches at least, maybe even 40 of space here for the fridge, for the water lines and stuff to the left, as well as access to these switches on the walls. When the door's open, you don't want the door rubbing the front of the switches on the wall there. And then you've got cabinet marked here for about 30 inches, and there is a plug above that. But you also have another over here, and it looks like, I said again, this looks like, yeah, they're heavy. They're not, yeah, so they look like this is a plug again for this space. So, and there's not a cabinet below that. So I captured the measurements on these 2 plugs. Again, it's only showing the cabinet below the 1 plug, not under both. And so I just want to make sure if that's supposed to extend past that, or if it's intentionally left that side there. Okay, in the master bath, we've got the new tiled shower. If you account for trim that's here, about 2 1/4 inches of trim, you have exactly 22 inches to the edge of the trim. So as far as that goes, a 21-inch cabinet box will work here with no problem. We did notice that you have a center line of your light at 18.5, and so you have your 2 electrical, one's probably a switch, one's probably an outlet, and this is probably 36 inches of actual sink base for underneath it. But you have a towels, which I'm thinking is a tower unit here at the end of this, and as far as that goes, I've got a couple ways we can do this to make this work. You have an area here in the corner that's captured with the toilet facing to the interior of the room. And with this deep, tall tower unit here, this is going to be a little bit of a cramped area to the inside. So I'm going to draw this as a counter with cabinets up to 60 inches. And then I'm going to do a sit-on cabinet, tower cabinet on top of the countertop to give this a little bit wider space where it feels a little wider. If we put a pantry or a utility cabinet out this deep, this spacing right here is only 32 inches. And your accessibility codes for certain loans and stuff like ADA accessibility and stuff is going to require you have a 36-inch space. So this is another concern I had for this being 60 inches long. But otherwise, that's here or there. I'm going to show you both ways. Let's go take a look at the laundry utility. Okay, in the laundry area, butler's pantry area, we got the dryer on the right-hand side, washer to the left. These appear to be maybe front load. They've got the receptacles up high for those. No problem. Again, it's an 8-foot ceiling. Showing base cabinets here with a laundry sink, hot cold drain, got all that. Over here, you've got low outlets. That low outlet appears to be beside the dryer. And I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue as far as accessibility, but then they've got another one that's over here. We've got a wall vent, one of the older type vents. We've got a low window, as you can see, another receptacle that's down low. And then here in the other corner, we've actually got cabinetry that are going to run left to right, just a corner. And the spacing, we're going to have to be careful. I'm going to draw the whole room. The spacing here has to be wide enough that we can get appliances in and out of this room. And I think that's maybe why they marked out part of that line there, is they realized this was going to be too tight to get appliances out of here. But if you take a look on the floor, it appears that we're looking at 39 inches of cabinet on that wall. And over this side, 39 inches or so on this wall. So just kind of a corner area. Maybe a folding table. It does have receptacles above it. I got numbers on those. And whether there's going to be wall cabinets above that area. Okay, otherwise, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a great day.